Okay, welcome back everyone to Mangg Souls, my ongoing series on Dark Souls for the PC. So in the last video we woke up in an asylum and we escaped, as one does, and we got ourselves some gear and we killed the Capra Demon here in the Undead Burg. I grinded a little bit off camera, nothing major, just so I could use this badass sword. Look at it, it's already coated in blood. It's awesome. And I didn't go anywhere you haven't seen before, so don't worry. And I also picked up a shield while I was grinding, so a new shield. But let's continue. We got many things to do and little time to do it. Actually, we have a lot of time to do it. What am I talking about? So this sword is, well, we're going to be using this sword for a while. We're going to be upgrading it. It's going to be badass, even more badass than it is right now. It's a great sword, so it's slow and heavy, but it does some, like this is the heavy attack. That whole thing, that's one attack. And it drains like my whole stamina bar, but that will kill like everything.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Alright, so that's Solaire. A lot of people call him Sun Bro because he loves the sun. He's a good guy.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Sure.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Sure.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
White sign
We are
soapstone.
amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
So yeah, you can summon him for jolly cooperation. And like I said, you have to be in human form, and there are certain spots where you'll find a little sign on the ground. And you can just summon his ass up and he'll help you out for boss fight and stuff, so I shouldn't be needing him. This door is locked. That's to the lower Undead Burg. And as you can see, scorch marks, bodies, death. There's our good dragon buddy. Yeah, he's back. So he kind of just sits up there waiting for you. Ooh, charge! Yeah, we don't want to face him. He will eat us. No good. You pop down here and kick the ladder, and now you have a nice little shortcut. Now, most players, the first time they go through this, they will go this way, under the bridge. So you avoid the terrible, evil dragon entirely. As you can see, it goes over there, and you climb up, and then you're in the next area. But we will not choose that route. We will choose the better route, which involves bypassing, running past the dragon. It is dangerous. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's dangerous. Basically, he breathes fire a few times. And if you're not standing... Oh, I didn't pick a good spot. But then he drops down. And so you just rush past him, hopefully. Like so. And there you go. You're in the Undead Parish, the next area. There's a bonfire here. It is a very good little shortcut. Yeah, luckily he doesn't like this spot. You can cut off the tip of his tail. Either from down below under the bridge with a bow, if you just shoot the tip of his tail over and over, or right there if you're really bold, you can run right next to his tail when he's dropped down and just cut it off. And it will give you the Drake Sword, which is, I believe it does 220 damage, so the same as my Black Knight sword here. But it doesn't do any scaling, and it can't be upgraded, or it can be upgraded, but it requires dragon shards, I think. It's a very noob-friendly weapon. If you're struggling, you just grab that, and that'll carry you quite a ways. But we got a much better sword, so... I mean, as you can see, this thing just annihilates. And that is good. So here we have our, like a mini-boss, I guess you would call it. The armored boar. Basically, you just stab him in the ass once, and he's dead. When I first played, I had a lot of difficulty with him for some reason. I don't know, I just didn't get it. I didn't get it. But now, he's cake. Whoop. If you even want to be really cool, really advanced, what you do is you just run right past the boar. You run up here, you jump down, and that gate is actually still open. You run through there, and then a guy closes it. So you don't even have to fight the boar. I probably should have showed that, but I just died anyway, so what does it matter? I might be able to show it this time. I don't know if it's still closed or not. Yeah, I'm going to be two-handing this sword, and I'm not really used to that. And, oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. See, what happened was I activated that bonfire behind the dragon, but I did not rest at it. And that is an important distinction. So we have to run past El Firo here. Ooh, aw. Because he came from the opposite direction. That sucked. We got a free spear. I actually get the XP for him killing those guys. Because they're aggroed on me. They don't aggro on him. Cool stuff. See, right there, you can hit his tail. And with, like, this sword, if I just two-handed it, probably 2 or 3 swings, maybe. I've seen it done with only one, but that was pretty intense. Alright. Now we got our little shortcut. We're good. So let's kill him. And the gate is still closed. Yeah, it's only the first time. You got one shot, one opportunity. And I failed. Ow. I'm gonna need to find some better armor. Upgrade that armor. And I'll be solid. Whoa! Not really worth it. My strong attack is not really going to be used much. It leaves me way too open. Whoop, whoop. Too fast for you guys. Oh, that was a fail. Gotta wait for this guy to come all the way upstairs. And that running through that gate there actually saves a lot of time. I wish I would have done it. But I showed killing the boar, so. So we gotta go through here, which has a whole bunch of these little hollow assholes. There's a little ambush right there. Get out of my face. Look at them. They're crazy. They're crazy. Ah, look at them just jumping down on me. Would like to get a better shield, because there will be times when I won't want to two-hand this weapon. But the more you equip, the heavier stuff you equip, the more you get bogged down. So it affects your running speed, your stamina regeneration, and your rolling speed. So right now I'm pretty light, so I still got a decent roll. But if I were to get it heavier, I'd get what they call the fat roll. It's a pretty terrible roll. Not really efficient for dodging. That's why you'll see the real experts just go naked, get the fastest roll and run speed, and because they never get hit anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I am not that kind of person. Alright, so here we have a Balder Knight, and you can actually sneak up on him if you just walk. And then you get a free backstab, insta-death. And I got the Balder leggings. Very cool. And a Knight shield. I wonder if that's better than what I got. Well, it's more defense, but it's heavier and... No, I'll keep what I got. So the Balder Knights here. There is... I want to say seven total in this area. And they drop a whole armor set, a shield, and a sword. It's kind of rarer drops, but they do drop it. As you can see, I just got the leggings. And if you're farming this stuff, that's the case where you'd want... oh, shit. That was close. You'd want a higher humanity count to raise your item discovery. That's probably, I mean, I think I had 1 humanity or something when I got this sword. That helped. The armor set is okay. It's kind of heavy. The shield is pretty damn good at this point. And the sword, the Balder side sword, is actually really good if you're running a dex build. I remember playing through the game with that one time. But let's run over here. We are nearing the first major boss. The Capra Demon. I don't really count him as a boss. That's like a mid-boss. Here we have a bonfire. See over there you have Sen's Fortress. And like it's at this point it's just like you better know what the hell you're doing and where to go, because it's so easy to just get completely side. Like you can go down here. If you run down here, you see there's a Titanite demon. He will shoot shit at you. I mean, that's just freaky. And here is the blacksmith.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astoria. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Yes, so Andre. He will upgrade your shit. Important stuff. So we can upgrade the Black Knight sword. We can upgrade it twice because we got that Twinkling Titanite from that little I don't even know what they're called. Little lizard. The little lizard. So now you can see it went up from 220 to 264. So upgrading is very, very good. Very good. Unfortunately, the Black Knight set requires the Twinkling Titanite. Everything else requires shards. So it is special. It is special. We can also reinforce our armor, which I'm not gonna. I don't like. I don't know. I don't care for the bandit starting armor. Just think it looks kind of ugly. You can repair it. Repairing is just dirt cheap in this game. So that's about it.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
The shield, I'd rather find a better one before I upgrade. Armor, I'd rather find a better set. You can kill Andre. Like I said, you can kill pretty much anybody. And he has like a quest, like an item that you have to buy from him that's just necessary to beat the game. But if you kill him, he'll drop it anyways. So if you want to save 20,000 souls, you can kill him, but then he's kind of important for upgrading. Oh, and you see I'm one-handing it. And it's powerful enough for me to one-hand it. I mean, it kills anything everywhere anyways. Look at that, 325 damage. It's crazy. So here we have a Knight of Berenice. There's a few of these in the game. He's a big fella. But, I mean, just look at that. Look at that damage. That's with one-handing it. It drops a Titanite shard. We run over here, and we can grab a Firekeeper soul. We use that to reinforce our Estus Flask. So it basically upgrades it to recover more health. Kill these guys. Maybe get the shield. You never know. Oh, 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 oh! Owned! That was a fail. There's a guy, there's a channeler up there shooting down at me. I didn't think he could hit me. Like, even when I use a shield, I just get rocked. That's awesome. But, not a big deal. I can get my souls back. The Berenice, the Knight of Berenice does not respawn. Not that it would be a big deal for me, but now you know. What's the one-handed strong attack? Oh man, it's like a massive stab. Holy shit! That's awesome. I want to use two-handed strong attack on this guy. Boom! Look at that. It just knocks his ass back. That's awesome. Well, I better go take care of the channeler. Yeah, you're real scary. So there's the Chandler. He's a goofy bastard. He shoots magic. He's got a spear, or a trident, I guess it would be. And he buffs everybody around, well, you know, his allies. So it increases their attack power. Not a very good thing, and he shoots those little bolts, and my shield cannot block 100% of magic, so I still take damage. So this is actually a pretty crappy position to be in. Ah! And I didn't recover my souls or my humanity because I'm a dumbass. So that's, yeah, that's how this game works. Get used to it. Get used to seeing me die. I'm sure I'll have a death montage at some point. Probably when I get to Lost Izalith or something. I'm sure I'll die many times. This is just the easy mode area. But, I mean, pretty much at any point, at any level, if you're dumb and you're stupid, you can die real quick. That's a good backstab. That's good backstab damage. Get out of here. So, yeah, since I didn't recover my body, my bloodstain from before, I lost, I don't know, what was that, like 5,000 souls and 2 humanity. No sense, you know, really getting upset about it. It happens. It's gonna happen. It will always happen. It's just how the game works. There we go. I killed that asshole. Get out of my way. So we got a lot of them. They are buffed. They are angry. See, this is like perfect where you have a big shield and a spear, and like you can see, if I hold up my shield right now and I swing, I drop my shield. With a spear or another straight weapon, you can just sit behind your shield and poke out, and nothing can hit you unless they break your guard. So it is very, very nice. I'm gonna come up here and kill this guy. Go over here. Bust that. And we meet a new face here.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
Sure.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
Yeah. So, that's Lautrec. And obviously, he is not as good as he would seem. He will do some dastardly deeds later. You can... That was kind of creepy. You can kill him right now if you wanted to. Like I said, kill many people. He'll give you one of the best rings in the game. The Ring of Divine Favor and Protection. Which I think raises your HP, your stamina, and your equipment load or something like that. It's a very good ring. If you leave him alive, he does his bad deeds, but you later kill him off and you get his armor, his cool gold armor. Which, I'll leave him alive, just to show you what goes on. But, alright, so here we have our first boss fight. And if I was in human form, right before that door, there would be a sign on the ground, and I could summon both Solaire and Lautrec if I wanted to. Oh shit. Alright, the Bell Gargoyle, or Gargoyles as I should say, are pretty easy mode as far as bosses go. They're not like the Manhunter or whatever, Man-Eaters from Demon Souls. But once you get the first guy to like half health or less, the second one pops up at half health. So you want to finish off one as fast as you can so you don't have two The fire is pretty easy to dodge. Overall, they're just pretty easy to dodge. Granted, I do massive damage, even with one-handed, but shouldn't be too much trouble. If you're having trouble, either, you know, level up, raise your vitality, or, you know, summon Solaire or Lautrec. Shouldn't be too tough. Now we climb the bell tower with a rifle. No, not with a rifle. So that was the first major boss. The true Dark Souls begins here. And yes, you can fall off there and die and die and die. It's a pain in the ass running all the way back up here just to ring the bell. Now, the layout, the structure of Dark Souls is quite different than Demon Souls. In Demon Souls, it was based on, like, levels. You know, you could go to Area 1, Level 1, or Area 3, Level 2, or whatever. There were 5 areas, and each had, like, 4 levels, I think. And so once you went into an area, you couldn't leave until you either died or you finished it. And it was a very closed system. And yes, that guy is freaky.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Karim, the Pardoner. Thou appearest to lack faith. Yet magnanimous are the gods. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sins my domain.
Yes.
So art welcome any time.
He has to deal with covenants and stuff, which I'll get to later. So the system in Demon Souls was very enclosed. But homeward. Bone. No. In this game, Dark Souls, it's much more open. You can go anywhere, pretty much at any time. Well, at least a lot of it is more open at the start. And there's no nexus or something that you get ported back to every time you die. It's very free-flowing. And I don't know which one I prefer more. Demon Souls felt very like a traditional game system with levels and stuff. This feels more like a modern game, I guess. But we're going to attempt these guys again. That was a fail of a swing. Good lord. And, got the Balder Helm. So you're wondering, why did we ring that bell? What does the bell signify? Basically, we need to ring 2 bells. One up here at the top, the bell, gargoyle bell, and then one all the way down at the bottom of the world in Blighttown. And once we ring those 2 bells, Sen's Fortress, which I pointed out before, will open up, and then we can go through that area, which Sen's Fortress is like a testing ground to see if you're welcome in the main city, I guess, Anor Londo. So this is basically, all this is just to get to Anor Londo. But that's a nice little, elevator is a shortcut back to Firelink Shrine. And, like, that's kind of like a checkpoint. You know, once you have that, it's always unlocked. You can always go back there. So that's the shortcut to Sen's Fortress and the forest. But, should I do? I want to get a little vit and endurance. There we go. Okay. So, now, where to go now? Where to go now? How long is this video? Okay, 30 minutes. Well, we got time. We got plenty of time, baby. So now we need to go to Blight Town. But first we must go to the lower undead burg. Trying to remember how to get there. I'm actually honestly trying to remember now. You're supposed to get a key, but where the hell do you get the key from? I didn't get the key, did I? It's funny. It's been a little while since I actually played this game. It's not the mystery key. It's not that one. It has nothing to do with the asylum. I guess I don't have it. Huh. Well, let's go back there. Oh, hold on. Let's do one other thing. Let's do two other things. I got that Firekeeper soul, right? I said that could reinforce our flask. And that is very nice, especially as we raise our vitality. And there's the Lautrec. And you can actually kick him off right there, and he'll fall to his death. That's a really easy way to get the ring. You talk to this mute chick. She is the Firekeeper. So she's the one that keeps the bonfire lit. She reinforces the flask. As you can see, it's Estus Flask plus uno. Good stuff. But we can also get it to plus 2 really easily. And a lot of people will do this right at the start. Like as soon as they get the Firelink Shrine, they'll run and do this. I'm going to take this elevator down to New Londo, which is different than Anor Londo. I think there's something over here. Yeah. Take a soul. I don't know if I mentioned you can pick up souls like that, and then you use them to... You get more souls. It's all about the souls. New Londo Ruins, yes. So this place is just a shithole. It's completely flooded. I mean, Hurricane Sandy went through this place, man. But you run through here, and the main feature of New Londo is ghosts. The place is filled with ghosts of the dead people that used to live here. There you can see. They are not nice ghosts. They are evil ghosts. They will kill you. They are just angry. I don't know why. What did I do? But you run over here. Whoa, dodge the ghost. Get the Firekeeper soul. And then we have to run back. If I can make it. Nope, can't make it. So that was just a sacrifice run. I'm not going back down there for my souls. That's why you do it right at the start when you don't have anything. Those ghosts, you can only hit ghosts in this game if you are cursed. So some enemies cause curse, which cuts your life in half. So you don't want to be cursed. So they have an item called the Transient Curse, which I think it's just like the hand of a dead person or something like that. And that causes you to be able to hit ghosts without suffering half health. So we'll get to that all later. But now my Estus Flask is at plus 2, which is very good. It will heal plenty, and I got 10 of them because that bonfire is kindled. Good stuff. We're ready to go. I just have to remember where the hell you get that key. It's funny to me how I don't remember. But I get, like, if this was the first time I was playing, man, oh man, I was freaking lost. Okay, we did that. Okay. There's nothing else up there. I can't imagine that it's over here. I know what door I need to open. Huh. I know there's a shortcut to get down there that involves like a really crazy jump, but I don't want to do that. I want to show you the real way to do it. I don't think it's anything to do with Andre.
Well, you need...
He sells the Crest of Artorias, which is that quest item I told you about. We will get that later. But no, nothing to do with that. We can kill the Titanite demon here. We can try that. I don't know how well that'll go. There are several of these in the game. I don't think any of them respawn. Maybe one of them respawns. I don't remember. They are pretty tough. If you don't have a good weapon, it takes forever to kill them. I mean, even this takes many hits. And then he just does that bullshit. There we go. So you get Demon Titanite, which is used to upgrade your weapons. Over here is the forest. Yeah, I think there is something I gotta do over here. Well, I don't have to do it, but I want to do it. You get these weird tree things, which are kind of freaky. And they can grab onto you and just dominate your life. But we will prevent that from happening. The forest is split up into... The Darkroot Garden is split up into two areas, basically. One of the areas requires that Crest of Artorias. And is needed. It's for later in the game. The other area I could get to right now. I could do it all. But like, it's not necessary for beating the game. You go through a little area, there's enemies, and then you fight another boss, the Moonlight Butterfly. And all you get out of it is an ember to raise, to make, I forgot what they're called, like holy weapons or something. And you get the butterfly's soul, which you can use to make some unique weapons. But that's more what I wanted. We got 2 more Twinkling Titanite, so we can upgrade our sword even more. That's really what I came here for. But that other area, if you're playing through the game for the first time, I recommend doing it just to experience it. Because otherwise, why the hell are you playing Dark Souls at all? But for us, I don't really like. It's not a very fun fight. There we got a longbow, which I don't know if we can use or not. And there's an enemy around here that we're looking for. So we're heading this way. There's another shortcut basically over here. And there's an enemy. I don't think he drops the key. I really don't. I think who we're looking for is over here. Yes, there's another Black Knight. It is a halberd knight. And the halberd, the Black Knight halberd, is a ridiculously strong weapon. That thing will wreck face. If you get it upgraded early on in the game, he is gonna hurt me. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me! There we go, we got full health because of my +2. As you can see, that halberd just has a huge arc to it. Very good weapon. So if I get it, I'd use it. Yay! But we got a blue titanite chunk, which is decent. I'll take it. Again, I don't have any humanity, so I didn't really expect to get a rare drop. We also get the grass crest shield, which I will show you. It's got lower physical defense, but it's light, and it's got good magic and fire resistance. Magic! But also, it doesn't block, as you can see, it does 95% damage reduction for physical. Spider shield, everything else does 100. You kind of want 100, because anything you block, you still take damage then. You take 5% damage, which might not be much. And if I had a shield that had 95% magic reduction, I'd be pretty happy. But, I mean, I'm going to use a shield mostly for physical attack, so I kind of want it to block everything. Let's pop another. Alright, over here we have, you can see some weird blobs over there in the distance. Can't really tell much from here. They're like ice golems. He's going to come charging at me. And then over beyond them is a Hydra. And I could fight and maybe kill the Hydra right now, but I don't feel like it. It's not important. Use the master key, and hello, who's that guy? Yeah, he's not friendly. This is, well, it's actually kind of hard to say who this is. I don't think even Epic Name Bro, with all his knowledge, really knows for sure. It's either a guy by the name of Havel, or it's one of Havel's followers who's been stuck down here. And I don't really want to go into much lore here, but Havel served under Lord Gwyn. He was one of his buddies. And he's just a big, badass, epic dude, but he is dead. And we get Havel's ring, which boosts maximum equipment load. So I think, yeah, as you can see, it goes up from 55 to 82.5. So that lets us wear heavier equipment and still be able to roll and run fast and stuff. See, named after Havel the Rock, his old battlefield compatriot. And again, if you're into the lore and all this stuff in this game, like, read the description for every single thing you pick up. That's where most of the info comes from. So we'll use that because we got nothing else. So I think our roll is faster now. Good stuff. But he didn't drop the key I wanted. You can beat that guy, like, right when you get here. I'll show you where the shortcut dumps out. Use master key. You have to have the master key, obviously. Otherwise, you have to wait till later till you get a different key. But this is right before the Taurus Demon. So if you want to fight him, you can. And pretty much at the start, no matter how good your armor is, no matter how much health you have, whatever, stamina, if he hits you, he will break your guard, he will break your damage, health, everything. You will die instantly. Like, his hit is ridiculous. So, if you're doing it at low levels, best advice, I've done it in the past, is just strip naked, two-hand your sword or your weapon, and just backstab him. Roll around and backstab, and so you can get that ring. Whoa, he kind of popped up out of nowhere. And I don't know where I'm going. I'm chuckling to myself. Let me stop and think. Got the first bell. We have to go to the lower undead burg. I know that. I know that for a fact. But I also know you need a key to get there. pretty sure. The lower undead bird key. Ooh. See, this door leads to the lower undead bird. That down there, that's the lower undead bird. I just got roasted. The guy was swinging at me. If I go up here, I guess, I don't know. Go up here. Go up here. Dragon's got to fly in. Yep. Angry, angry, angry. Ow. I believe this. That's the door to the lower undead burg, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't have the key. We're at 46 minutes, but I don't want to end it here. I would feel uncomfortable. So I'm just going to Google it real quick on my phone. Told you, it's casual. This is a casual LP. It's not even an LP. So it doesn't matter. None of this matters. You'd think... okay, you have to get the basement key. Alright, I remember that. Found on step. Oh, that's right. Oh, shit, that's right. Oh, man. I feel very stupid now. So we have to bypass the dragon again. Come down to me. Come down. Oh, nope, that's not it. I thought he was jumping down. That would have been painful. There he is. Oh. If you're a real badass, you can kill him. Just straight up melee combat. I don't know if I've ever done it. You don't really get much. I think you get like 10,000 souls or something. But the option is there. What I really should do is homeward bone back to Firelink Shrine. No, I didn't even rest there, did I? Well, I rested down here. Oh, it's all screwed. Just take the elevator. I don't know why I'm fighting these guys. But, you see that? You see that soul on the other side of the gate that closed that I should have ran through? That's the key. Damn you. Let's run through. That's always smart. Nothing can go wrong. Ow, 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 ow. I'm an impatient man. That will be the death of me. Oh, they're climbing up. Run! Oh, so close. Kill this guy, because you never know. You never know what tricks he might pull. And I'll use that just 'cause. Yeah, you're so cool. Go this way. Take a left. And there it is. There we Basement key. We have what we need. There's a halberd. And halberds in general are pretty good weapons. Ugh. Alright. So, now we have to get back to the bridge with the dragon. Shouldn't be too tough. He dropped a Titanite shard. I'll take that. I'm not going to reject that. So, it's kind of a convoluted process. And like I said, if you played through the game the first time, and where the hell am I going? You can jump down right here. First time, and you didn't pick up that basement key. You don't know where to go. You don't know where to go. You don't know where that key is. It's frustrating if you don't look it up. So we get the key. We have to go to the lower undead burg, right? And then we go from there to the depths. And then we go from there to Blighttown. And then we go down even further and we get to the second bell. Ow. You can get a claymore and Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Claymore is like the de facto two-handed sword. I've never used it, but if you're into two-handed swords. This is actually like this Black Knight sword. I really wouldn't be using a two-handed weapon probably if I hadn't picked up this weapon. So this is kind of different for me. I usually like the whole spear and big shield tactic. So we open that door, we go down this gigantic ladder. Thank God this is here. I think there's a button. If you hold down your dash button, your roll button, you slide down. That's pretty handy. You go up these narrow stairs, and you pop open that door, and so then you can access that bonfire that's over there. But we're going to be ballsy and say I don't need it. I don't need it. Bodies are falling from the sky. Alright, so here we are. Here we get the first taste of the dogs, which were in Demon Souls too. They were a pain in the ass. They attack quickly, they jump, and they also do poison damage, I think. Or is that bleeding? That might be bleeding. And how status effects work, it's like that little bar there. If that fills up, then you get afflicted with whatever it is. Poison, toxin, bleeding. And, whoa. Nice little ambush going on. These are thieves, assassins, something of that sort. They also inflict bleeding. Bandit's knife. Let's take a look at that. I'm not going to use it, obviously, but see, there you go. It's got a B scaling for dexterity. Does good critical damage, and it does bleeding. So, like the short sword, you know, all these weapons, they do 100. Rapier does 110 for criticals, but that bandit 147. That's good stuff. So if you're into dex, thiefy, backstab builds, that's not bad. We get another ambush here. They just like to pop open the doors and try to rape you. That's offensive, I'm sorry. Luckily, their shield is pretty good for blocking the bleeding. Not too worried. It's just a big mound of bodies. That's awesome. Alright. Dogs are best dealt with the spear or straight shield technique. Just because you poke out, they die, and then you move on. It's real easy. Here we have a second mid-boss, the Capra Demon. He comes with 2 dogs by his side. It is a bitch of a fight, especially the first time you play. It is like completely overwhelming. And I mean, I still have trouble with it. The key is to kill the dogs as fast as possible. And if you'd use a spear or something, that's real easy, but... Alright, so we got the dogs down. He shouldn't be too tough. That two-handed attack, that will pretty much, no matter what, break your guard. And he just did it twice in a row, which is completely bullshit. Ow, he just fell on my head. Look at that. He just, like, he's spamming it. He's spamming it. Once you get him alone, it's not too bad. As long as you dodge all his two-handed shit, cut him up, he's done. Okay, so now we have the key to the depths. He also gives you some humanity. So you go down here. The lower undead burg is a really short area, thank God. But there's more assassins, and there's one to my left. I know this. I know this for a fact. There he is. They also throw poison daggers. If you get hit with that, it's pretty much like insta-poison. Good times. We're going to head up here. Because there's another shortcut. Don't forget. Cut that guy that's just standing there. He just waits his whole life for some guy to come along. And then, hey, you ready for something really creepy? Oh, look at this. Whoa!
You still have your senses about you. Then why won't you buy some of my moss? I need your souls.
Yeah, who comes up with that? That's creepy. So, she sells a lot of poisons type stuff. She sells transient curses, which is good for New Londo. Homeward bones. She sells a lot of stuff. Purging stone, it breaks curses. I'm gonna buy blooming purple moss. A few of these. Just a few of these. These are really important. They reduce toxin, which is, I mean, that's what will kill you in Blighttown, basically, if you get hit with toxin shit. So, make sure to buy a few of those. So then we run along this huge aqueduct. Open that door. And we are back at Firelink Shrine. There's a rat there, but I don't care. Hey, what's up? Alright. Oh! We'll just run past, I don't care. It's the end of the video. So in the next video, we will tackle the depths, which is just a terrible area. And we will head into Blighttown, which is an even worse area. So the next video will pretty much suck. No, they're not that bad, but we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Good hour-long video. You know, just good time. You sit down with some popcorn, some soda, and you just watch me die. Alright, so my name is Mangg. This has been episode 2 of Mangg Souls. And we'll see you in episode 3.